secret spy camera. Do you notice anything wrong with this Buddha? Like, why is even the Buddha not obese? It's a skinny freaking Buddha, and I'm gonna tell you why. Like I said, no cameras allowed on resort because I'm so famous, so I hope you appreciate that. So good moaning. After a week of being here, it's time for a moan. So I explained to housekeeping that I really don't need my room cleaned twice a day, which is what they do here. Once a week is plenty enough for me, but they were not happy with that idea, so I managed to negotiate them down to once every other day, or so I thought. But today I was trying to have a lie-in on my day off, and they woke me up trying to desperately clean shit. At 9 a.m. when the other guests would be having their enemas or whatever. And 10 minutes later, the restaurant calls me up and asks me why I'm not at breakfast and am I okay? And I think they're just worried because I'm one of the only people that actually comes in there and orders food, you know? Basically, every dish has got the exact number of calories, fat, protein, blah, 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 in it on the menu. So it all has to look exactly the same and be super fancy and tiny. And I'm desperately looking for the highest calorie options, and the waiters are trying to guilt trip me for that. So like a couple of nights ago, I tried to get a tiny extra portion of sprouted lentils or something, and the waiter said, no, that is only for fitness challenge, high protein guests. So my manager's going to try and speak to them and tell them I'm on fitness challenge. I actually did one of these body composition analyses yesterday morning, and my body fat level is 9%, which is actually below the lowest recommended limit. So this place is working. This place is serious. Seriously, people are paying here to be starved, and it's quite ironic because it's some of the richest people in India coming and paying here to be starved. And the resort, you know, it's got minimal food costs, so it must be making a killing. Staff are really friendly, actually, really, really welcoming and everything, and you know, if I can just get them to stop calling me sir and bowing to me, namaste, namaste, every time they see me, then maybe we can actually be friends. And the guests, they're not so bad either. I mean, they're pretty nice when they're not looking jealously at my food, although there's not really much to be jealous of. I saw, for example, berry and chocolate mousse on the menu, and I was really excited. And when it arrived, it was like one of those squashed date energy balls made to look like chocolate mousse. Not really, with a few little dots of beetroot sauce or something. And then one day there was a grill night, so I thought, great, grilled chicken, I'm going to get it. And there was a plate with a little mound of stuff, and when I started dissecting it, I realized it was 90% roasted grilled cauliflower with a couple of tiny bits of chicken, like smaller than my little pinky. I found out that it's really traditional here for guests after a 6-day juice diet to go straight to KFC on the way home. I think that's definitely what I'm going to do too. There are also a fair few weirdos, kind of eccentric types. This one lady offered me the once in many lifetimes chance to be one of only 33,000 souls to reincarnate in the new heaven on earth after the apocalypse, which would take place in the next 15 to 20 years max, right? And she asked me for my room number, and that's the first time, I think that's one of the few times I've ever given anyone a fake room number and fake mobile number, because she wanted to knock on my door at 2 a.m. in the morning so that we could meditate together between 2 to 5 a.m. because that's what you need to do. So yeah, but if any of you are interested in that, then let me know and I'll get you in touch with her cult so that you can enter the competition to be one of the only 33,000 souls to be reborn. In other news, it looks like I'm going to give up my job because somebody else is going to teach me in only 1.5 hours a method of chakra healing that can cure anything because you get the divine supreme power and it just does everything for you. You don't even need to do any training. I mean, she's cured hundreds of people who were given up on by their doctors, and she even said that she managed to exorcise 12 demons from a 7-year-old child in Australia. So it works on anything, on any distance. amazing. So yeah, I've learned a lot of things. Had my first little diarrhea a couple of days ago, all part of the cleanse stuff here. I learnt my first Hindi word. Are you ready for it? It goes like this. And I'm not sure exactly when to use it. It seems like it can mean pretty much anything. If you're happy, if you're sad, it can mean yes or no. So yeah, I don't know. Try giving it a go. And yeah. And if you want any weight loss tips, it pretty much just comes down to starving, okay? Just starve, do a couple of enemas a day, do some yoga, yeah, and you'll be fine. Pretty sure this apple didn't grow in India either. Gotta give them something to clean. Till next time, sirs, madams, namaste from India.